Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Daphne, Alabama. We're right across from Spanish Fort in Daphne, Alabama. If you're gonna make the horrible decision to move to Alabama, at least make sure it's this part of Alabama.
Yeah.
If at least I can convince you not to move to Alabama, but you must move to Alabama, this will be the place in Alabama to do it. A lot of people from California have moved out here.
And they got a California welcome.
There is a California welcome center here. But let's get going and show you guys Daphne real quick. I wanted to do Spanish Fort, but we already did that.
Yeah.
So we'll do Daphne, and you're not gonna get to see the whole city, okay? I can already see the locals. You didn't show it. I'm gonna show what I can because we're on the road, and Alabama's not that important. We got other things to do, so we'll show what we can. Be happy with the video I gave you.
Ooh.
But there's a beautiful shopping center here, just south of Spanish Fort. And why is it called Spanish Fort?
Because there was a fort here, and it was Spanish. It was left over. They used it during the Civil War. So it got called Spanish Fort.
Okay, so there was a leftover, because the Spaniards were the first Europeans to inhabit Alabama. First it was the Spaniards, and in fact the Spanish flag of Florida was the flag of southern Alabama for a long time. In fact, even today the Spanish
flag is the
flag of Alabama today is still the Spanish cross of Burgundy. So if you're from Alabama, you want to do some research on your state flag and know the significance of it. That red cross that's in the Alabama flag was the flag of Spanish Florida. The only difference is that on the Spanish flag it had barbs on it, and on the Alabama flag it's kind of flat. But it's the same flag which represents Spanish Florida.
Look at that beautiful action carpet here.
So that's why it's called Spanish Fort, because there was a Spanish fort here, being that the Spanish were again the first Europeans to be in Alabama, and most of southern Alabama was in fact a Spanish territory for a while. Northern Alabama wasn't, but southern Alabama was. The Spanish had a good chunk of that, and in fact there's still a lot of Spanish Florida related stuff all throughout Alabama. I love the palm trees in that house. Look at that. Mexican fantails.
Yeah.
One of my favorite types of palm trees.
Those are when they grow big, right? Ooh, I like that.
So this road here, if you want to open up maps, will take us back out to the main road of the town.
You can buy a nice house here for like $250.
You know what the problem is?
It's in Alabama.
Oh, that's not where I was going, but sure, that pretty much sums it up.
And we don't have that kind of money right now.
Not right now.
I do like it a little bit more.
This is a better part of Alabama.
Yeah.
Like this and around Huntsville.
Yeah.
Like really, I think Florida should invade Baldwin County and claim it as theirs.
And I think Alabama Tennessee might be like, well, we'll just give it to you for free, yeah.
We don't really want them anyway. It's a bunch of fancy folks that think they're pooped out.
There are too many Californians. We don't want it anymore.
I think they're pooped out, and they can keep that.
Ooh, I like that.
Like barns looking. I think Tennessee should make a move on Huntsville, and then Mississippi can just become Alabama. Like the whole Mississippi can become Alabama.
Can incorporate into the rest of Alabama.
Yeah, like Mississippi can become Alabama, and then like Spanish Fort can be Florida, and then like Huntsville can be like Tennessee. And there we go. We fixed half of the world's problems right there. There's a one under the sea where the people.
Southwest Florida is like, oh, well, we don't want that. We don't want that.
Like Dutch style house. They got banana trees going right there. And this is the southernmost part of Alabama, too.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful.
Lodged in between Mississippi and Florida.
Yeah, it's still nice. There's still trees. And I think this is a safe community.
I guess that's one of the best places in Alabama.
Yeah.
Daphne. Lots of Californians are moving out here. And
I like Californians.
When I was born, Californians moved around and they ended up in Alabama, which is way better than Florida. I mean, if you're from California, please end up in Alabama.
Oh, and guess what? I also found that like the rest of Alabama would be horrified. There's a bunch of people from Michigan moving here too.
Oh, there's a bunch of people from Michigan. We have noticed that as well. Yeah.
I can fit in just fine here.
Get yourself somebody else to be married to.
Right.
Haven't you learned your lesson already?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it.
I know. I want to go to Texas. I like Texas more.
All right. Enough with the regionalism. You get the idea. People are walking around being healthy. They actually have a sidewalk in the middle of the road. That's pretty cool.
It's uphill, so who's gonna hit something uphill? So it's actually placed well.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with the part of Alabama we were living in.
Yeah.
These are like normal people, just like what we're used to.
Yeah.
This is like normal people. This is not like these people would be horrified about the things that happen in Central Alabama.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
Yeah.
Look at that truck right there. Look at that truck right there.
I'm seeing gates and fences.
These are older houses too. This is not a newer golf community. This is like really older. I like how they made the sidewalk right down the middle. That's a great idea.
Yeah, it really is and it's at an angle. So in case somebody's been drinking a little, they're not gonna go on an uphill. Yeah.
Katie, what's wrong with you? How do you even come up with it? Hey, in case you haven't been drinking like I've been drinking all day. Like, that is so tragic, bro. Like, how do you even come up with that?
I mean, I kind of saw a lot of that.
Oh, like that electrical post over there got taken out?
Yeah, I mean.
In the time I was born, windshields were dirty. There's my turntable down there.
There's a reason there's slopes.
In the time I was born. Subarus.
Can't be too bad if there's Subarus driving around.
Subaru. In the time I was born, Californians were moving to Alabama. And I told them it was a bad idea, but they wouldn't listen anyway. Because they know everything.
Yeah. They removed they made the locals move.
Enough.
Yeah.
Enough. You just don't know where to draw a line.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna say. I just know it's gonna need a what do you call it? Apologetic speech later. So just stay out of it. I've written enough apology letters for you in my lifetime. Okay. I don't want to have to keep writing apology letters for you. In the time.
You've never done one.
Shota Corolla, Camarola. I have written more than enough apology letters on your behalf in my lifetime.
Oh, what? Make the locals move?
No. For example, you're in Uniontown, Alabama. One time I had to write an apology letter for you. You got canceled. You got canceled by it. They're like, we've had enough of you already, man.
Yeah.
Katie got canceled by Uniontown, Alabama.
For what?
For being white.
That is something in Alabama, I mean. Oh.
Katie.
Yeah.
Find another topic.
Medical weight loss.
Yeah. There you go. That's a more apt topic. That's a topic you could talk about right there.
I'm against it for myself.
We can tell. We can tell. What is going on?
Sushi burritos and boba. Also, that's what that said.
Like, who mixes those things? People in Alabama. Caffey's package
Sushi
store.
burrito.
Caffey's package store.
Oh, it's a sushi roll, but they think it's a sushi burrito.
I didn't know this was legal in Alabama.
Yeah, it got legalized recently.
After we left? Well, they've made some progress. In the wrong direction.
Basically...
In the wrong direction, but sure.
Basically, it was on the agenda, but they never got around to it. It was in an amendment to where it passed if the agenda was not talked about. Yeah.
That's how Alabama said the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Like, if we don't talk about it, you can do it. Now, if we start complaining about it, you can't.
No, it was like...
I get you.
Yeah.
So it's now legal, but that happened recently. That wasn't when we lived in Alabama. I never saw that.
It happened like right when we were living in Alabama.
Okay. All right, so that's Daphne for you. I know you're not going to get to see the whole town. Screw Alabama for being a jerk to me, so you're not going to get a whole video. Any other state would give you the whole video. Here you just get to see like that, and that's it. Be happy. I didn't even get that far off the highway for you guys. That's all you get. Now, the beautiful thing is across this river is Mobile, Alabama. Now, that's a place right there. In the time when I was born in the people from California. Moved to Alabama, misinformed. We all live in a backwards place. We all live in a very bad... This is the car that had the Puerto Rican flag. Échale gasolina. Échale más gasolina, mi hermano. Gasolina, bro. I don't think they're Puerto Ricans, Katie. You told me they're Puerto Ricans. They are not Puerto Ricans. They were looking at me like, you're not from around here. Okay, we're going west on 10.
Okay.
Why would you tell me they're Puerto Ricans if they're not?
That sounded like 50 things.
Katie, that doesn't mean they're Puerto Rican. They were looking at me like, what the crap is these Mexicans out here for? You told me they're Puerto Ricans. I'm like, they look like they're from Alabama. I'm just going to give this a try and see how it goes. They're looking at me like, no, sir, we don't speak Guatemala. Alright, y'all. Traffic jam is still stuck on the other end. Unbelievable. Ya tú sabes. I try for them. And if they're Puerto Rican, they're broke down, and you say, échale gasolina. That's kind of funny. One, like, they're probably wondering how this is kind of Puerto Rican. Randomly, right? That would be funny to them because they'd be like, huh, ¿qué es eso?
So Puerto Rican is a language now?
Ah, Dios mío. You've been in Alabama for 1 hour and you're already being backwards. You're influenced too easily by bad people. You really are. That's Daphne right there.
They speak Spanish.
Ay, Dios mío. Be careful, Katie, por favor. Be careful, please. There it is, y'all. Daphne, Alabama. And that's all you get to see.
Yeah.
You don't even get to see the whole town.